Welcome to the Hot Seat Podcast with Cam, Josh, and Aiden, where we talk about your most interesting and hot weekly sports topics. Now, today, this is our first episode, and we really want to just kick things off with a bang. So, with our first topic, we got Tua Tagovailoa and his concussion, and what's going to happen with him this season or possibly his career in his future.
I think that's a good way to start. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of heat around that. The NFLPA has been really digging deep into that. They already exercised their right to fire the outside doctor who evaluated Tua, but I don't really think all the blame should be placed on the doctor alone. Everyone on that field saw how his body seized up and reacted when he got hit.
Yeah.
I think ultimately the players need to keep him off the field, and it's ultimately the coach's call. The coach saw exactly what happened. McDaniels should have kept him out of that game. Should have kept him out of the Bills game to begin with.
Yeah. Now, I think, like you said, everyone on the field saw how he shook his head, like that happens when you get a concussion. You shake your head, you try to shake it off. You start walking.
He collapsed.
He fell down. Yeah, you're right. He collapsed. I think everybody, even that doesn't have like a doctoral degree or anything in medical field, knows that he had a concussion. Like, I knew he had a concussion immediately from watching that game.
You could tell by the play too. I mean, it wasn't exactly a little bump. He got rocked.
He got rocked, and you saw his head jerk back. That's not just a back injury.
His hands were all messed up too, weren't they?
That happened against the Bengals.
Yeah, so that happened the game after that, Camden.
Yeah.
Wait,
My bad.
Yeah, they didn't keep him out of the Bills game. I mean, okay, the doctor evaluated him, said whatever, and they blamed it a back issue, neck issue, da-da-da, and you're going to give him, what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to give him a three and a half day turnaround to recover from the back injury, and you expect him to go out there and play against a Bengals defense that is relatively decent, and you let him take a hit like that, and you automatically realize he was concussed Sunday, and now we're looking at long-term neurological problems for him.
Could affect his life forever.
Exactly. The sport isn't worth the risk
it really
at that
isn't.
point.
You're right.
Exactly. You got to feel for the guy too. I mean,
Yeah.
he's had a rough start to his career so far
It's been hurt.
for being
his
such
hip
a hyped
injuries.
prospect and everything.
Yeah.
Especially at Alabama. Remember when he hurt his hip before?
Yep.
I don't remember. Was it in the college football playoff or was it before?
I'm not sure, but either way, he's had a shaky start to his NFL career.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for the guy. Like, a lot of people just think about his arm strength and his health and everything, but like sometimes there's nothing you can do about being injured. I mean,
Yeah.
Those are injuries that
Tell
he
your
has
O-line to do
nothing to
better.
do. Yeah.
I think this was the year he was gonna squash the bug and be
Yeah.
like, I
you just say
am
that 'cause
NFL
you
ready
had him in
now.
fantasy.
He was starting to silence some people. I mean, we all know everything's not just about stats, but he showed that once he had a weapon like Tyreek Hill, top 10 receiver in the game, probably top
Tyreek
5.
Hill and Jalen Waddle are like the same player.
Yeah, but you gotta
let's
think
talk about it though.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill pulls way more defenders,
he does. He's
which
faster.
leaves Jalen Waddle open for a lot more big plays himself. So it's hard for defenses to cover two speedy receivers that both deserve the attention of cornerbacks and safeties. But Tyreek Hill has been more established his entire career, so he's going to draw more of those defenders,
So
in my opinion.
That opens more stuff for their tight end, Mike Gesicki, too. So then they have to worry about 3 weapons, and they don't have a bad running game at all, and Tua can run. He's a mobile quarterback. He could run.
I don't
think so.
I don't know if I can agree with the running game statement.
Put Jalen Waddle on the Chiefs and Tyreek Hill's situation at the beginning of his career. I mean,
I don't
know what you guys think.
I think he does the same thing.
Mahomes, exactly. So, I think they're pretty much the same player. Obviously, Tyreek Hill's a little older, but,
Wait, are you trying to say that Jalen Waddle's better than Tyreek Hill?
I'm not trying to say he's better. I'm just saying they're very similar in the way they play their game. And I think if he had the opportunities that Tyreek Hill had in Kansas City, that he could be just as good, if not better.
Interesting. I mean,
I-
to a certain extent.
Might be a little hot take, but I'm gonna stick
I
with
know.
it.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
He's got
I mean,
Mahomes' arm.
yeah.
He's just got Mahomes in the pocket, and like Jalen Waddle had a shaky Tua the best
Yeah.
season, and it's
Tua
like
is- yeah.
now that Tua finally like hit the ground running, it's like could Jalen Waddle been that star receiver if Tyreek wasn't here this season?
He was great last year. I mean, he had Tua was on and off the field last year, so he was dealing with different quarterbacks and a worse team, and he still put up numbers. So I mean, give the guy credit.
We're really about to see, though, because when Tyreek Hill was on the Chiefs, like when Mahomes had gotten hurt or stuff like that, Travis Kelce got the ball more because Travis Kelce gets more yards after catch. So we're really about to see if Tyreek Hill is kind of, I wouldn't say quarterback made, but to see if he can really translate his game to somebody else who isn't a very top tier player like Tua, because Tua is a top 5 quarterback right now. This season he is.
Ooh, I would disagree with that. That's a big hot take.
Okay,
I disagree.
tell me who's better than Tua this season. I'm talking about this season.
This season, like so far this year.
So far this year, yes.
Let's see. Well, Josh Allen is probably,
Okay, Josh
much as
Allen.
it pains me to say it, he's on steroids. By the way, you'll probably hear that a lot in this podcast. I think he's on steroids.
Josh, I'm
Patrick
gonna
Mahomes is significantly better.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson.
Yep, that was my 3. You could argue Jared Goff has been better. I'm dead serious. I think he's been better this year. Look at his
I think
numbers.
he's been better, but if you look, Tua literally has the most possible yards by any player this year, rushing and passing. Even more than Lamar.
I did see that stat. I saw that stat.
Even more
yeah.
than Lamar.
Okay.
Not only is
Either
Tua
way,
winning,
I think he's got Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Who does freaking Jared Goff have? Amon-Ra St. Brown
yeah, he's good.
DeAndre
He's a
Swift
top 10 receiver.
on an out route.
DeAndre Swift hasn't
Also,
even played the past 2
Exactly.
games. Well, he hasn't played. He didn't play in the past game, but if he did play in the game before, I can't recall exactly. But if he did, it wasn't a lot of production from him.
Yeah. I don't know, dude, but that still leaves you at 5 with Tua. You can't say
He's gotta
Tom
be
Brady's
better.
been better because Tom Brady
No,
hasn't
Stafford's had an
himself.
off year.
He's not having an off.
You
year.
can't.
He's
You
dealing with
can't.
all the
You
field
can't say
stuff.
Joe Burrow.
You can't say Joe Burrow. He threw 40
I said
receptions
Stafford.
week 1.
Stafford's had an off year.
Stafford's had an off year.
Joe Flacco the first 2 weeks was nuts.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Now you just.
I'm
need to
not. I'm.
stop.
I'm,
now
I'm
you
just
just
pointing
need to
that
stop.
out. That guy deserves his credit. He
You
got
know-
a spot taken from a guy who
Didn't they? They were
Zach
throwing.
Wilson.
They had more pass attempts than like any other team when Flacco was their quarterback. The Jets.
Really,
Yeah, that's what I
they threw
was
the ball
reading
a
something
lot,
about that.
Camden.
that's a wild stat.
It was. They
I
threw
mean, I knew
the
they threw it a
ball
lot. I didn't know it was that much though.
Yeah, he had like 60 passing attempts in one game or close to. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous
Man,
how
Brees
much they were
Hall
airing
won
the ball
touches
out.
there in New York.
Sorry, Camden. What did you just say?
I said I need my guy Brees Hall to get more touches out there in New York. I have him in all 3 fantasy leagues I've been.
Dang.
I'm
Dang.
chilling. I got Josh Allen and then Jalen Hurts in my other one. So
Josh Allen had a terrible week against the Ravens, and we both know it.
you know, it
I got,
doesn't matter. I have Jalen
Jamar
Hurts.
Chase. You know, Jamar Chase has been.
That's the 5th. There it is.
Jalen Hurts.
That leaves 2 out of the top 5. Yep.
Oh yeah.
He's better than Jared Goff too. That puts what? I think Mahomes,
Okay, so
And
you
we'll
said
switch gears after
Mahomes,
Allen, Lamar Jackson,
Allen, Lamar,
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts,
And then-
Tua.
I think Jared Goff's been better.
The argument is Jared Goff better than Tua.
Look at
Are
his
you talking about
numbers. Look at his numbers.
statistically?
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's not even close, Captain. It's not. Look it up. Look it up. Here.
Give me a minute. I am. All right, and well, he's played 4 games, right? Because they didn't play tonight.
Yeah.
He's got 1,126 yards, which is 3rd in the NFL. 11 TDs, which is tied for 1st. 3 interceptions, tied for 14th. So 11-3 touchdown to interception ratio.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me keep scrolling here. This ever loads. A 60% completion. Ooh, that hurts.
That does hurt.
His longest pass was 81 yards. I'm still taking, especially with the health concerns the last 2-3 weeks. For
We're talking about.
being serious. You said so far up to this point this season, Jared Goff has been the better quarterback.
Interesting. Okay. So what do you think about the Lions?
What do you think,
then?
Josh? What do you think?
What do I think?
This is the nice thing about having 3 people, is we can kind of get a
Tua
sense
or Goff.
Yeah.
I was watching something, and this was like the argument: is Tua top 5 or not? And it was because of Jared Goff, and it was like
my point. Ooh, just saying. Hot take. Is Aaron Rodgers top 5?
Nope.
no.
Nope.
With everything he's got in Green Bay, though, I mean, no.
You say
Statistically,
that
no.
doesn't matter, man.
He's got nobody.
I don't know if you've watched.
Robert
If
Tonyan
you only
and
see the
Romeo
highlights
Doubs.
of his receivers dropping passes. I don't know how many passes he's
That's
thrown
true.
over him, behind him,
I've
not
watched
far
every
enough.
game.
Rodgers isn't on his A game this year either. I don't know what's going on.
He has
Neither
a bull. He's only thrown 6 touchdown passes this season, and his quarterback rating is 95.6.
Quarterback rating isn't bad. 95.6 isn't bad.
Okay, his
Mahomes has.
last season and the season before were 111.9 and 121.5.
That's what I'm saying though. He's not on his A game. Those are his MVP seasons. So
Yeah.
we're so
I
used to
agree.
seeing Rodgers. Maybe he's.
This is what happens. Maybe old, and this is what happens when he doesn't have a Devontae Adams.
Exactly. Okay. Time
Okay,
to.
but actually, hang on.
All right.
I'm going to lead into something with that. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a weapon, and that is why he's kind of off. Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase. What's up with the Bengals, guys?
Not
What do
only
you think?
Jamar Chase, he has T. Higgins and
He
Tyler
has T.
Boyd
Higgins
and Joe Mixon.
I was just about to
And
throw
a
in Joe Mixon.
solid O-line.
His O
I know
line
people are
isn't.
hating on the O-line.
His O
Their
line.
O-line is
It's
average
not
to above average.
It's not.
It's not
good.
great, but it's good enough for a guy who sits
As
in
much
the
as
pocket and
as
throws
much
the
as it
ball.
was hyped up, it is not. It's not living up to expectation.
No, it was
I don't feel.
overhyped for sure. But look at the guys; they weren't supposed to be that good. Now, I don't know any offensive linemen,
No.
but still, they weren't supposed to be like terrible. And
I
everything
would
not be terrible.
almost compare. Now, I love Trae Young.
Oh, why?
Top
are we-
3 favorite
okay.
player. I would compare the Bengals last season to the Hawks season that they had. Was it 2 years ago? When they made that deep run in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I would compare those 2 seasons together. No one expected them to be there, but they got there because they had their stars playing at their best.
You know what's interesting with Joe Burrow? He has more passing yards and passing touchdowns than Aaron Rodgers, but his QB rating is a 91, which I find interesting. Exactly.
It's 'cause
Exactly.
So he had like 6 turnovers or whatever.
And picks together. I don't know. I think it's interesting. He has the
right.
weapons to do great things this season.
He does.
Especially, like you would expect the up in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
back and win at least the first game of the season, and then they drop the first 2. Maybe I forget what it was. I think it was
week
2.
against the Jets. I think it was who they played. Yeah, I think so.
I'm putting the blame on Joe Burrow. Call me crazy. Their O-line's been good enough for him to be able to sit in the pocket and throw the ball to 3 great receivers.
He's waiting too long in the pocket is the problem. They're buying him
He's
a
too
little
patient.
bit more time than they did last year.
Yeah.
Another reason why I say it's on him. He did it last year, so there's no excuses for him to not. He clearly showed that he's a good
improved
quarterback.
their O-line, didn't they?
What? Did
They
improve them?
added some guys too.
I think
pretty
they
sure
did
they added
add,
like 2 or 3
They
guys.
added a few, I think, 1
Yeah.
or 2. But there's no excuses because he showed that he can do it last year, and he basically has most of the same pieces. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. I think they lost like a defensive lineman.
Do you think he's getting greedy with all the time? I mean, it's not a lot of extra time, but there's some more time in the pocket.
I wouldn't say he's getting greedy. I think he's looking for the big play too much.
He's looking for the perfect wide open pass
He's
instead
looking
of
for Jamar
throwing
Chase
the ball
to
up
just,
to Jamar Chase. Yeah.
But he hasn't been there. Jamar Chase hasn't been playing that good. You know? Oh, speaking of Jamar Chase.
Uh-oh.
I want to look at a Jamar Chase stat really quick. I want to see how much he's been targeted.
Okay. Let me know that. I'm going to continue talking, though. On week 3, the week that they played the Jets, Sauce Gardner, Defensive Rookie of the Year, what are you thinking? He hasn't allowed a single touchdown in 4 weeks. What do you think, Camden?
Shoot. I mean, I could see it happening.
He's good. I think a
You
good
just look his name.
argument is Aiden Hutchinson, which is what a lot of people have.
Yeah, that's probably realistic. But in terms of, I love the dark horse pick. I'm sure I'll share that with you guys. It's probably gonna be Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, I think it'll be him. I think it'll be Aiden Hutchinson, unless he gets hurt.
Found this list of the top 10 predictions by NFL.com. They had Sauce at 3. Or, not 3, 7. Holy crap.
They had Sauce
They had Sauce
Gardner
Gardner
at
at
7.
7.
Interesting.
Plus 1,200 on the bets.
Plus
Just saying.
1,200.
I know we're high school kids, but.
Ooh.
But
yeah, they have Aiden Hutchinson at 1, which is probably what's going to happen.
and then oh my god, I forgot his name. The rookie corner on the Rams. He's
Jalen
looking pretty
Ramsey's
good,
not
too.
doing jack in LA right now.
He's
so.
like Jalen Ramsey's like partner in crime, dude.
Yeah, except he's getting the wide receiver 2 on every team.
But he's okay.
Should he still be getting the wide receiver too?
Who?
Whoever you're talking, I'm
Rams corner?
not really listening.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not listening right now.
Yes, you
I'm,
should. Of course he should. He is Jalen Ramsey, one of the best corners in the league. I won't say he's the best.
Is it Kobe Durant, the name you're looking for?
Kobe Durant?
Yeah.
Let me look it up, actually. I'll find this for you real quick. It is Rams
Yep.
rookies.
I got a segue, by the way, once we finish this.
To Kobe Durant, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I found the Jamar Chase stat that I was looking for.
Okay.
He was targeted 16 times in week 1, and he caught 10 of them. That was a good week for Jamar Chase. But they
How
still
many
lost
did he
his...
drop?
6. Do the
No,
math.
because targets doesn't mean that he dropped it, though. Could have been a bad throw.
That's true.
the drops right now, but...
How many drops?
Drops. I have targets and receptions, and who they lost to. They lost to the Steelers in week 1 when he had 16 targets on 10 receptions on 16 targets.
Yeah, well, it's because Joe Burrow threw 4 picks and fumbled.
Right, and then against Dallas, he had 9 targets. 5 receptions on 9 targets.
Yeah, that's rough.
Against the Jets, he barely got double digits, 6 on 10. And against the Dolphins last Thursday, he got 4 on 6 targets.
Oh, when they played the Jets, Sauce Gardner was on him.
Ooh.
That's why he didn't
Uh-oh.
get targeted. Because Sauce Gardner was on him. He locked them up. I'm telling you, bro.
Yes. You're riding him, huh?
I am, dude. I really
On
like
the Sauce Gardner train.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm just throwing it out there. I think I probably be getting 10 targets a game. I think giving him 6 against the Dolphins. He's their best wide receiver. I don't know. I don't think that's the way you.
that's not. Yeah, you can't
do a
do
game.
that. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of awards, I was waiting for this one, and you guys came up with the perfect topic to segue.
Okay.
I want to hear you guys MVP frontrunners and your dark horse MVP winners,
Front runners
and we can
dark
decide
horse.
what counts as dark horse or not.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got my picks locked up.
All right, Camden.
I'll go first. I think front runner. Yeah. God, I can't speak. Front runner MVP for me is Patrick Mahomes. Every time I watch him play, it's insane. You never know what he's gonna do. He can do all the things from a flip to a
Dude,
50-yard dime,
the highlight last week.
off his foot, ditch it sidearm, throw left-handed, whatever you got to do. Throws it on the money.
Throw it
Doesn't matter
parallel to the
who's
ground,
receiving for him.
like when he did in the Super Bowl.
It works, dude. It works. What I'm saying is, he amazes me every time I watch him.
All right. So who's your dark horse?
And then dark horse. We talked about this yesterday, actually.
I don't
sorta.
remember.
Y'all are sleeping on Cooper Kupp, man.
All right. All right.
He's
Kupp
become
as MVP. He's a
criminally
receiver.
and it's a dark horse. It's not somebody who's supposed to win it. It's somebody who has a long shot. I'm just saying, you guys are sleeping on him big time for at least offensive player of the year. But for now, we'll stick to MVP.
I don't know. I do. I like Cooper Kupp as a dark horse.
We saw what he could do last year. Stafford's had an off year. Look at Cooper Kupp's numbers, though. He's still putting up insane numbers.
Exactly.
Every time the ball is thrown to him, he catches it and he gets yards off of it. I mean, you guys are criminally underrating Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
And I'm not a Rams fan.
Now
fan.
that I think about
I'm a
it,
Colts.
Cooper Kupp might not be a bad dark horse. I don't think he'll win Offensive Player of the Year, though.
Oh, here we go. Finish MVP first, then we'll get into this because I know where this is going.
All right. For my MVP,
Don't do
right
it.
now,
Don't do it.
I'm gonna have to go with Lamar.
I was
Okay.
thinking something similar to that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say like Lamar, but I think Mahomes is right there. Only reason Mahomes isn't there, I don't care if Lamar's 2-2. I really don't. All I have to do is look at his stats and look at what he's done. Okay. Not only is he like almost leading the league in like yards, like total yards, he's doing the most that he can for his team. Like there's nothing else that he can really do. I feel like Mahomes, he's, don't get me wrong, I love Mahomes. I literally have a Mahomes jersey hanging in my room on my wall. But I feel like Mahomes has more. And he has a run game. Lamar is the Ravens' run game.
The only thing from this is where I was going with this, okay? The only thing that separates Mahomes from Lamar Jackson is because MVP isn't just the first 4 weeks, it's a whole season. And the Ravens just got back J.K. Dobbins, who's insane his rookie year, and I'm really high on J.K. Dobbins. They're going to give him the ball more, so that takes touches away from Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's still going to do his little scramble thing.
Yeah, but they run read options.
Their receiver core, yeah, they're still going to give the ball to J.K. Dobbins if he's healthy, though.
Yeah.
He's going to get at least 20 carries a game. And the Ravens receiving core, aside from Mark Andrews, I mean, Devin Duvernay, Rashad Bateman, like, they're just kind of
Bateman hasn't been bad.
I'm not saying they've been bad, but they're just I don't know if I trust them for a full 16, 17 game season.
So you trust Juju more than you trust Bateman?
Yes. And I trust Kelsey more than I trust, what's his face? Shoot, I'm blinking. Mark Andrews.
I trust Kelsey more too.
And the Chiefs don't run the ball as much. And speaking of, with how much Lamar runs the ball, he's probably going to get hurt at some point. Mahomes doesn't scramble a lot, and when he does, he slides right away. I've watched plenty of Chiefs games to watch.
Regardless of injury, the more you run, fatigue, big part.
That's true. Yeah, he's going to get tired at some point.
Has that really done anything though? Like, we got to think back to his MVP season. He literally ran for over 1,000 yards and threw for what, like 5,000 yards or something like that? How much did he throw for?
I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying, I think there's going to be a time where some linebacker comes in at 100 miles an hour, hits him, and his season's over. Whereas if Mahomes sees that, he's going to slide before the guy can get to him and just take the down and then throw a 50-yard bomb on the money the next play.
Yeah. I see. I see both sides.
And then
I'm going to agree with Aiden. I think Lamar has Mahomes by a little bit right now.
We'll see.
My dark horse.
Dark horse, yeah.
My dark horse. Listen to this.
If you say Tua, I'm bombing your house.
Jalen Hurts.
That's not dark horse.
That's not a
Can we
dark
agree on
horse. I don't know. How
I
to
think
feel
that
about
I think that's a pretty. There's a chance.
I mean, there's a little chance.
More of a chance than a dark horse would have.
Okay.
The Eagles
my
are 4-0
opinion,
right
real
now,
dark
and it's
horse.
largely in
Justin
part of him.
Jefferson.
That's
Jay Jettis.
I was.
knew this was
literally gonna
coming.
say Justin Jefferson.
Jesus.
Justin Jefferson
Okay.
is the best receiver in the league right now.
Can't agree with that.
All right, me and Aiden
But-
argued about this at lunch.
But I'm gonna say had like games, but like he's gonna get on it and he's picking it up.
So, Josh, if Jefferson isn't the best receiver, who is? Don't screw this up for me.
Don't screw this up for you.
He's gonna say
There's one guy better than him.
He's gonna
He's
say
the
like
second best in
he's
my
gonna be
opinion.
like Hunter Renfro.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. No, Jamar Chase is not the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. I really wonder. I want to know what's going through your head right now. Who you're thinking?
I know
Me?
who he's thinking. So
Yeah, I already mentioned his name once.
You have not mentioned his name once.
No, I have.
Oh, you have. I feel like
Just do your opinion. Who do you think's better?
it's a cop out, but I still think Cooper Kupp deserves
Thank you. See, this is the
best
argument.
wide
me and
receiver in the
Aiden had.
NFL.
Is it Jay Jettis or is it Cooper Kupp still?
It's
I think it's Cooper Kupp.
It is 100% Cooper Kupp over
okay.
Jefferson right
Little-
now.
Yeah, you guys
8-year-old
are crazy.
fanboy
You
listening
guys
to
are
right
crazy.
foot creep all day.
You guys are crazy.
Can't get off Justin Jefferson's meat right now. Sorry.
All right.
Yes, yes, man.
All
You
right.
got it. You
Aiden
got
plays
to
right foot creep on repeat all day.
Like hit the gritty in Fortnite,
like Mike Gesicki.
like Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki. Mac Jones.
Yeah, the Mac Jones gritty was the best one.
Best gritty. Best gritty. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a big pivot right here
Oh boy.
and pivot into a different sport.
NBA.
Aaron Judge. Is Aaron Judge gonna
Dang.
Is Aaron Judge gonna leave the Yankees and go somewhere else?
No.
Or do you think he's gonna stay?
Do you think the Yankees front office is gonna let a guy who just broke the home run record just walk away? They will give
It's
him
not that
the
they're not
world.
gonna let him. Okay.
It's the
Money.
Yankees.
They have so
Yes, they
much
have
money.
so much money. You know who has a lot of money too? Crosstown rivals,
that?
New York Mets.
Oh,
The Mets can't pay Aaron
The
Judge.
Mets
and Aaron
have
Judge
money,
isn't gonna want to
bro.
go there.
The Mets have money. They're a New York team. They have a lot of money. But who are they gonna take then? Because DeGrom's a free agent, right? Too. After this year.
I think so.
So are they just gonna swap?
I think Aaron Judge is staying on the Yankees his whole career.
Okay.
lifetime
I
Yankee.
don't think so. I don't.
The
I don't
Yankees
think he's
aren't gonna
loyal
let
to
him
the.
go,
I
dude.
don't think he's loyal to the soil, man.
What makes you think that?
I don't know if he wants to. Not that the Yankees don't give him a good chance to win every single year. It's not that. I think he wants to like go somewhere and like play with like superstars.
Wait,
You're saying the Yankees don't have superstars?
I'm not saying they don't. They
You're saying
definitely do.
they're
I'm
1
saying,
through
like,
5 of DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo, and
Stan
shoot, who
isn't
would be
as
the
good as he
fifth?
was when he first signed there. Just not even close.
I'm not saying he is. He's still a
He's still
insanely
good.
good hitter.
Yeah, he's a very good hitter.
And there's got to be one.
But everyone's
blanking
only
on that.
getting older, is what I'm saying. You
They
think
got
he's gonna want to
3
go to like
They got-
a team that has money that can pay him, like the Mets, so he can jam out to the trumpet song when Edwin Diaz
Shut up.
comes out, or is he gonna
So-
stay?
you brought up DeGrom. So DeGrom plans to opt out of his contract
Yeah.
after 2022. So obviously they won't have to carry DeGrom's contract anymore because I don't think DeGrom is going to come back as a Met next season.
Wow, where do you think he's gonna go?
Or-
Chicago.
That is a whole different thing.
I wish.
But
I'm talking about
As-
the Cubs specifically.
I know. You think the White Sox are gonna pay him? Here's the other thing.
DeGrom to the Dodgers, just make him even better. Because why not?
also
I don't know if you guys know this, but Jacob deGrom's already 34.
Jacob deGrom is old. He's been in the league for a while.
He is. Yeah, that's true.
He just peaked really late in his career.
He's been good though
No.
for a few years. He just got really good a few years ago.
Going back to the Aaron Judge, I looked this up. Aaron Judge is only 30, right? He's still got at least 2-3 more years in his prime. The Yankees
4 or
have
5.
3 insane top prospects. 2 of them are middle infielders and one's a center fielder.
Yeah.
When they come up, when Aaron Judge is 33, if he's still doing what he's doing, they're going to have 3 guys who are going to be popping off as
You
rookies.
say when they come up. Who says that, like, when they're going to come up? Are they going to come next season? Are they going to come up?
I guarantee you all
regardless of
3
when
of them
they
will
come
be
out.
up in 3 years.
Okay, but Aaron Judge only gets older, though. He wants to win. Like, now. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't want to win now. He's in the prime. He just broke the record in his division.
So you think he's gonna go? You think he's gonna go to the Mets to try and win? You think
I'm
he's
just
gonna go to
saying
the Mets
hypothetically.
and
I'm not saying that.
be
at
a
all.
winner?
I'm not saying. I don't think he's gonna go there. I think he's gonna go to the. Okay. I was about to say something crazy.
The Yankees got the bye this year. I don't know what you're talking about them having a bad roster. They got 2 guys who are in the Cy Young
I'm
conversation on
not
the pitching
saying that they
rotation.
have a bad roster. I'm just saying
You're saying he
like
wants
he's
to
gonna
win,
go
and you don't
somewhere
think
else and
he's
get
going to
paid
win in
more.
New York.
he's gonna go somewhere else and get paid more.
The Yankees can pay him more. They have money.
All right, let me
More
let me
than the
let me put
Yankees
this in
would pay
perspective
him.
for you guys right now. Right, so you're talking about
Who-
this season.
Who can pay Aaron Judge more than the Yankees?
It's probably a few.
Don't say the
teams.
Mets.
Not saying the Mets, because they probably couldn't. I mean, maybe not, but maybe
No
he doesn't
one
wanna
can.
play
Aaron
in
Judge
New
is
York.
going to want to.
I'm just saying, like, is he gonna leave? Because I feel like he will. I feel like he's
Why-
gonna leave, or he's gonna sign some ridiculous
So-
contract that he makes like a 2-3 more million than like very well like good outfielders like.
Exactly.
good
If you
outfielder?
can't,
Trout.
if you can't name another
He's gonna
place,
want more money than Trout.
if you can't name a team or an organization that is going to be able to pay Aaron Judge more money than the Yankees, Aaron Judge will not leave the Yankees because the team can win. They will pay. They will give him the bag.
And they can win right now. I don't know what you're talking about. So they got the bye, right? First round, they're either going to play the Rays or the Guardians. They should destroy either of those teams. Second round, they're either going to play the Astros, the Blue Jays, or the Mariners.
The
I don't see
Astros
a
would
world.
be the most entertaining series besides the Mariners because I just want to see Julio Rodriguez get
I
far.
love Julio.
I love J.
Anyway,
Rod.
they got that. And then if they beat any of those 3 teams, they're in the World Series.
Yeah.
Just like that. And then it's just everything you got left from there. So, I mean,
I
Yeah,
just
you got
feel
the
like he's
Dodgers,
gonna
you
do
got the
something
Braves,
I
you
think
got
it's
the
very
Padres.
doable this season.
I just think he's gonna do
I'm
something.
honest.
I'm not saying that they won't win or they can't win. They definitely could. They have one of the better chances. 20%, no, 25% chance they win the World Series.
That's
I
a
think.
high percentage.
I'm confident in them, but
You just said they weren't
It's
going to win. That's
baseball.
why Aaron Judge is going to walk.
no, I say he's gonna walk because he's gonna want to go play somewhere else with somebody.
You say because they
specifically.
wouldn't pay him.
He's gonna
and they
go
couldn't
play with
win.
somebody specifically because he's gonna want more money than Harper, Trout, Soda.
He's going to want the most money of anybody.
He's gonna want the most money out of anybody in the league. That's a lot of money, dude. Because who's the highest paid player right now?
Trout.
Trout, and he makes 36 a year, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, let me double check.
So at least 36.5, 37. Realistically, we're talking 38, 39 a year.
Makes $37 million a year.
Okay, so 38.
He's on a
39.
12-year contract right now.
So how much is Aaron Judge gonna want?
A lot.
Exactly.
And here's the other thing: is Trout
I
signed that
think-
contract when he was like in his early to mid 20s. Judge is already 30, so if he's gonna get a bag, he's gonna get it for like 3-4 years
No, he's gonna get it for 10 years, bro.
and play till he's 40. I highly doubt that. He's already had
That's
injury
such like
risk.
an MLB thing to do, though. Like, how old's Harper? Because he signed like a 15-year, right? And that was like 4 years ago.
No. He's 29.
Harper's 29. Dang, I thought he was way older. Aaron Judge is older than not Mike Trout.
He's on a 13-year, 330, which is hang on.
When's it set to end?
He's 38 or 39, I think, when it ends. Okay,
Which is
so
23 a year.
So an 8-year contract. You think 8-year for a Judge?
I could
So
see
he's
5 to 6
5 to 6.
at the max.
give him $40 million a year. I think that's what he's going to ask for.
So we're gonna say 6 times realistically 39. 237. About 240.
For how many years?
6.
That's a bag, dude.
Dude,
Can you imagine?
that is a bag. Okay, never mind. He's gonna stay. I'll take.
Yeah, I'll take
Maybe
exactly.
not.
We need to.
I don't know. I feel
That
like
needs to go on.
I'm just
That
saying,
needs to
like,
go on a
maybe
YouTube
he
short right
leaves.
there.
Maybe
He's saying
he's
that Aaron
just
Judge
like,
is gonna
bang.
walk from the Yankees.
What if his agent does what Freddie Freeman's agent does? What he did. His old agent, remember? Hid the offer from the Braves. When I got a bag somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, the Braves just didn't want to pay Freddie Freeman. That was his only issue. The Yankees are gonna spend money.
He said he was gonna go back there though, like.
Yeah, but they wouldn't pay him.
No, he said he was gonna go back, like from that offer. He said he would have 100% gone back, but he didn't know about the offer because his agent hid it from him.
Yeah. He wanted to go back. He would have stayed.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to?
I'm thinking Josh needs to hit us with some NBA right now because I
Yeah.
know he's locked and loaded for this.
Hit me with
NBA?
some spicy. Come on,
Some spicy. All right.
Let's get it going.
Josh, you're in the
I'm
hot
gonna start-
seat.
By the way,
Josh, you're
by
in
the
the
way,
hot seat. Just saying, bro.
Ooh,
in the
yeah.
hot seat.
I know.
if we're gonna make the little YouTube short segments, the one of you being an idiot saying that Aaron Judge is gonna walk from the Yankees and then immediately saying I'll take 5 minutes later needs to be one. I'm just saying.
I agree. I agree.
All right, Josh, let's go.
Guy who hasn't played in a long time. Ben Simmons. I was watching some of the ESPN highlights. He looks pretty good with Kevin Durant and Kyrie. I'm not gonna lie. I think the chemistry is really there.
Of course, that's gonna work. Well, of course, the
I don't know.
chemistry's there. Sat on the bench with them all
I want to know what
season.
you guys are gonna.
Especially Kyrie.
I mean, true. They've had
Katie's
so much time to
black
talk.
body. They were all on the bench.
But I want to know, what do you guys think Ben Simmons is going to do with the Nets this season?
13
Honestly,
defense.
Third team?
I think
You don't
that's
think he's
it.
gonna be first
I think he
team?
averages. Okay, second team. I don't think he's first team. Because you got to think about first team. First
Well,
team on
okay.
defense is the same 5 guys every year. Like, you know, Gobert,
Josh.
Giannis, Kawhi.
Josh, what role did they use Ben Simmons? Did he play point guard? Was he more of a power forward? Because I didn't.
It
watch him.
was hard to tell from the highlights. Let me look.
Was he handling the ball or not?
Yes, he handled the ball.
He was passing. He was passing
He got
a
the
lot.
ball up.
Handling.
They had a few plays for him at the half court. He brought the ball up a few times.
Yeah.
All 3 of them brought the ball up a few times.
So you know what I'm saying is this is going
He
to be
got
interesting.
dished the ball a lot when he had a lot of cuts. He was cutting to the basket a lot.
Dunking the ball on small
Yeah.
players backdoor after
I honestly,
hitting a spin move in the post.
I think it's tough to decide for the Nets coach what they're going to do with him. Like if you're the Nets coach, right? Let's see. So you got Kyrie who's going to want the ball. You got KD who's going to want the ball. Ben Simmons is in there too. You got Seth Curry who can play the 2, which I honestly think they don't have very many big men either. They have Nick Claxton and not much else. I think they're going to run Kyrie at the 1, Seth Curry at the 2, KD at the 3, put Ben Simmons at the 4 and make him more of a Jokic role, kind of, just at the free throw line, get the ball and dish or drive, and then put Nick Claxton down there at the 5 to get boards. That's what I think.
Ben Simmons
Well,
going to play a lot in the post.
I was looking at I was looking at his
And
stat
he's
line
going to
from
bring the ball up a
tonight's
few
game.
times, and Kyrie can spot up. Kyrie can play off ball a little bit. Not great off ball player, but he can with Ben Simmons because of how much attention Ben Simmons takes. Last time Ben Simmons played, he was, was he all NBA?
No.
Okay, he wasn't all
He was
NBA.
he was a
He was
defensive
he
team,
was
though.
all first
First
team
team, I think.
defense, I think. But
I think it's going to be
last
weird.
time
I
he
do
played was
think,
the Hawk series.
I think with the I can't think right now. I think what they're doing with Jokic down in Denver is what
Jokic can stretch the floor though.
I think that's what the Nets need to do with Ben Simmons. Just on the half court offense.
Oh yeah, the half court offense. Yeah,
they
just totally
throw
do that.
Jokic on the they throw Jokic on the free throw line, put Ben Simmons on the free throw line, let Kyrie do his thing, get around the first guy, dish it off to him, hit KD in the corner, he does a little spin move, gets a shot, Nick Claxton gets the rebound, and you're chilling. You still got Seth Curry chilling in the corner. Just got those 3-point genes in him if you need to kick out.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think that's their best chance of winning.
So he played 25 minutes tonight against the Heat, and he got 10 boards, 4 assists, a steal, and 4 points.
Okay.
I think
You guys really
boards
hyped him up saying he was dunking on people with 4 points. Okay.
the boards were a bright spot.
That's what I'm saying. They need to use him as more of a power forward instead of a point guard, like a Jokic role.
Jokic does bring up the ball though. So what you're saying is basically play him like a Jokic, but obviously he can't stretch.
On the half court
Yeah.
perspective, not stretching the floor. Just let Kyrie do it. He's gonna want the ball. He's the best ball handler in the NBA right now, and debatably of all time.
Okay.
I said debatably.
All right.
That might be a little bit of a stretch, but he's an insanely good ball handler. So they're gonna run him at the 1 for sure. I think.
Yeah.
I think Kyrie plays better with the ball in his hands anyway.
Of course he does.
Yep. But then the other question is, what do you do with KD? Because he's gonna want the ball too.
Same
You can't
Same
have
thing they did with Harden, pretty much, except Harden could shoot in ISO. But
KD can shoot.
I said
yeah. Well, how'd
same
how'd
thing they
that
did
work?
with Harden, except they just took Harden for Ben Simmons. But
that
Ben
work for
Simmons was
them?
taller.
3 different guys bringing the ball up.
It was good though. You got to remember, it was good until Harden was hurt and Kyrie got hurt. They were gonna beat the Bucks the year that the Bucks won. They were going to. There was no shot the Bucks were gonna win. Literally 0 chance.
You got to remember too, the big 3 of Kyrie, Harden, and Durant. When all 3 of them were on the floor, that only happened 16 times.
How many
They
times?
played
Oh yeah,
16 games.
I
How many
remember
times
that
did they win?
that stat was
Out of
ridiculous.
16 games.
I'm checking. 13-3. Holy.
Just saying it works, bro.
It did work. If they had them
Here's
all on
the
the
problem,
floor, they
though.
would have done
Got my
stuff.
Timberwolves.
Kyrie Irving.
Timberwolves starting their game tonight.
So it was the vaccine stuff, you know. I'm not gonna get into that, but
I think that's stupid on his part, and the
I don't want to
NBA
get into that. It's a really deep conversation. We could say that for another day. I want to try and talk about a few more things real quick. Okay, you ready?
Really quick, short and sweet. So, do you think the Nets are gonna be better than they were last season? Actually, make it to the playoffs instead of just
Yes.
getting into that play-in?
I think
Yeah.
they're in the conversation for winning the title this year.
Strongly disagree.
Who else is in the conversation there?
Warriors.
Well, let's see.
Denver.
Let's see.
Denver has
Warriors,
Jamal Murray again.
Nuggets,
Nuggets,
Bucks.
Bucks.
Well, let's not forget they have
Sixers, Heat,
an Eastern
Sixers,
Conference
Clippers,
with the Celtics, Bucks.
Lakers. Pains me to say it, Lakers. Here we go.
Yes,
Okay.
Lakers.
It doesn't even have to be like what I'm saying is they have a lot of teams to beat out in their own conference before they even make it to the finals.
Yeah.
They've got the Sixers,
Well, let's
the
see.
Bucks, the Celtics.
In the Eastern
Heat.
Conference right now, who's better? Wait, who you think is a better team? The Nets or the Celtics?
Celtics.
Nets or the Sixers?
Sixers.
Sixers.
They're both deeper than the Nets. That's all it is. Celtics are very deep.
The Bucks
team.
are definitely better. The
Bucks.
Central doesn't have much. The Pacers aren't doing nothing. The Pistons. The Bulls. What do you think about the Bulls this year? I know you're
Okay,
rocking the
you
hat.
know.
What do you think?
My home team, you know. It's Bulls. Pains me to say it. With Lonzo out,
I don't think they're doing much this year.
I 6 seed playing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's a stretch. I think they're fighting for a playoff spot.
You think so?
Yeah. They got 6 seed last year, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were the 1 seed until Lonzo got hurt, because then Caruso got hurt the week after, and then
Yeah. I don't know.
Levine tweaked his knee. He played all season pretty much. We looked at that actually the other day. He played like 60 games. Him and DeMar both played a lot of games.
Whatever it was, Hudson guessed it on the money. when we were
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Remember that? We were freaking
Our
out.
friend, for the viewers, our friend Hudson, we played baseball with him. he guessed how many games Zach LaVine played last season, like on the dot.
On the money, as I was asking Siri.
Was it 57? 56?
I don't remember.
It was
But
something.
it was something like that.
7 or 6.
All right.
I had a
Moving
question
on.
for you guys.
Sorry.
I had a question. So, looking at the Western Conference, the standings last season were the Suns, Grizzlies, Warriors, Mavs, Jazz, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Clippers, Pelicans, in that order. And then
Suns
teams below
18
them.
at best. Sorry.
I was going to say, but out of those teams, how do you think it's going to change?
The Suns are going to fall off the cliff this year.
Who I think will be the 8 teams in the playoff for the West? Like, you want me
Yes.
to go in order? Okay.
How about we just ramble off teams instead of in order? That's going to be tough.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start. Nuggets for sure. I'm
Nuggets,
going by division.
Warriors, Grizzlies, Mavs. That's 4.
Clippers.
Clippers.
It pains me to say it. I'm a T-Wolves hater, but I'll give it to them.
Have to give it to them. 4 seed, I think.
I think the Pels have Zion
Pelicans.
back. Pelicans.
The Pels.
Are we
Jazz-
saying the Lakers? Did we say Lakers? Or?
Oh, Lakers. What are we doing?
Lakers.
That's.
You still got the Grizzlies in there too.
I already put the Grizzlies in there.
Oh, you
Did
did?
we? Did we? I thought we left out the Suns there for.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's,
Are they going to
that's
make
what
the
I'm
playoffs?
saying.
I think
I
they
left
make.
out the
I
Suns.
still think they make the playoffs.
I think they lose in the play-in game to the one and only Russell Westbrook, Camden's
Yes,
favorite player.
I'm a big Russ fanboy.
You know,
Alright, you guys can hate on me
I'm
for it.
trying-
I am, though.
I'm trying to tell everybody, dude. Westbrook needs to play a certain way. Frank Vogel didn't let him play that certain way.
Frank
I don't know if you
Vogel
guys have
was
watched.
a.
Westbrook isn't playing
This is
bad
PG.
during the preseason at
He's
all.
popping off in the
I know it's the
preseason. I don't know if
preseason.
I've watched his
That's not
highlights
to
because
look at
you
the
know.
game. Of course you watch the highlights. But there's like he's playing good. Like he's playing how he should have. LeBron's getting chase down blocks on Mikal Bridges. You see that?
I didn't say that.
I didn't see that.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna look it up.
they were at the left wing. Josh, Mikal Bridges had him hit him with a jab step, like out of the triple threat, and drove, and like kind of went up with like a layup / hook, right, Cam?
Yeah.
Correctly?
It's kind of
And
like
LeBron
a
sent
angle
it
here.
into
Yeah.
like the 8th row.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was crazy.
Oh, I found. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe.
So that there's the West.
Yeah. All
Let's
right.
go back to the East.
East. We'll go East.
So let's go back to the Nets because I think we could have finished there. So we got Celtics are better, Sixers are better, Bucks are better. I think the Cavs are better.
Okay, we just go top 8. Like,
That's
not
what I'm
in a
doing right now.
specific order.
Same thing we did with the Suns. No, I'm just naming teams better than the Nets right now. Are the Cavs better than the Nets?
Yeah.
But they're playoff bound. Let's just go playoff teams.
They
So
have D Mitchell
then-
now.
yeah, the Nets are 5 then. The Heat for sure,
Heater above the Nets.
and
Yeah.
the Hawks.
Hawks below the Nets.
Yeah.
Shoot. So then
I'm agreeing with that.
here's what we got left. We got Knicks, Raptors, Bulls,
Hornets.
Pistons, Pacers,
Bulls.
Wizards, Hornets, Magic. Yeah, dude, the Bulls might sneak in there.
I think
Holy.
the Bulls sneak in
You
there,
think-
and I think
You think the Bulls beat out the Hornets?
I was just about to
The
say
Hornets
that.
have nothing. LaMelo
Okay.
Ball is
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I was about to say.
Leangelo. I'm joking.
Huh?
Okay, Leangelo gets 2 minutes a game, most. But props to him for making the league finally.
he's a ball brother. He should have been in the league 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you think the Magic end up as
Yeah.
the worst team in the East?
Worst team?
Yes.
No way. The Pacers?
I think the Pistons go to 10. I think the Bulls are at 8, and I think the Hornets are at
Wizards?
9.
The Wizards? The Hornets, the Pistons, the Pacers, the What about the Raptors?
There's nothing to really. I mean, Fred
Pascal
VanVleet
and Fred VanVleet.
plays on a bad team, so he gets a lot of touches, so he gets a lot of
They
shots, so
could.
he gets a lot of points.
They could sneak in there, dude.
I don't think so. I think Siakam's
Over the
old.
Bulls?
He's like 36. Siakam's
No
old.
way.
He's like 33, I think. I think I dragged it, but
No shot.
He's
He's
like-
28. You're
yeah.
insane.
he's 28.
He's 28.
I think I'm thinking of a different player. But
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 28. Yeah. I don't think the Raptors do anything. The Wizards do nothing. Who's on their team besides Bradley Beal? Bradley Beal gets hurt, so
Bradley Beal and Monte Morris. Is he still there? I don't know.
Monte
Chris
Morris.
Stapps.
No, that's true.
Oh,
Okay, I forgot that they made that trade. Wait, now that I think about it, the Mavs are way higher now, though.
yeah. I was about to say
Because
that.
now they
Speaking
have
of the
Christian
Mavs,
Wood.
are they
Oh, yeah.
a title contender now?
Yeah, they were title contender last year. They have Luka. They're always in the
With
title
one
contention.
player, my guy, Luka and Russ. Those are my two guys.
Yeah.
When I'm in the NBA, I'll be a hybrid of both of them. You guys wait. I'll be dunking on people and hitting step back threes left and right.
Oh, so we're just
Watch.
giving up on baseball now, Cam?
We'll see what happens. Hey, freshman basketball this year. I'm popping off. All right.
Okay, let's
You
see
wait.
it. Let's see it. I'll make sure I'll hop in a rec league with you guys. All right.
Okay.
Final thing to talk
Final
about
thing?
for today's
Okay.
episode. Five sleepers to make the playoffs in the NFL.
In the
In the
NFL. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Let me give you my five, okay? Well, I'll just give our fives and then...
5 sleepers.
Yeah.
To make
Okay,
the
we'll do
playoffs.
three
All
since
right.
we're all doing a bunch.
3. I was gonna say 5 is gonna be hard.
All right. Bears. Cowboys.
Cooper Rush for 16 games. No.
And the Cardinals.
I agree on one of 3 of those. I think the
Which one?
Cardinals.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with the Cardinals.
You guys are sleeping on the Bears, man. I'm telling you.
Dude. You're such a fanboy.
Dude, you guys are sleeping
My,
on them.
my Colts are falling
I
apart.
would say the Lions, too, actually, so that's 4.
the
I think
Lions,
the Lions have a better
chance.
chance than the Bears, but I don't think the Bears have a bad chance.
Are the Vikings considered?
I don't think
Like,
so. I wouldn't
no.
say they're sleepers. Because they probably have the best chance to win the division this year, the NFC North division.
The Lions are looking good, dude. I don't know. I feel like the Steelers just always find a way to go like 9-8 and make the wild card. So I'm gonna say the Steelers. They just always
Okay,
find a way to
Crazy
get in
stat. I
there.
think I said this the other day. Mike Tomlin hasn't had a below 500 season in his whole coaching career
No, how long has he been coaching?
since Big Ben was drafted.
That's like 20 years, dude.
It's like 16 years, I think.
Holy.
Yeah, he's been,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Steelers just always find a way to go 9
No,
and
it's
8
15.
every year.
Since 07 or 06.
Either way, that's insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So
We
Hall
sleep
of
on
Fame
the Raiders.
coach. Gotta be Hall of Fame coach. All right, sorry.
Okay, I got the Broncos.
The Broncos are falling apart. Russ has not been on his game.
Broncos.
Javonte Williams is out for the season. They got Melvin Gordon who fumbled 4 times at the
5
running
wins
back.
max.
I'll go 7. I'll be generous. I think Russ is gonna flip a switch here, but I don't think they're gonna be a playoff team, especially with how
You don't
stacked
think?
they got.
Russ
They
is
got the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders in their division. There's no way.
And I can't even. I wish I could say the Chargers, but I don't even think they're a sleeper to make the playoffs. Like they're such a good team. Herbert
Oh,
Easy, Josh.
freaking
Easy
well.
over there.
Absolutely ruined my night, Cam.
What did I do?
Yay, Melvin Gordon just ended my life.
What happened?
Well,
He has him in fantasy.
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I know, but like, what did he do?
Nothing. He's got
All right.
he's got 12 yards on 7 attempts right now.
Ooh, that's bad. That's a really defensive game. Actually, I want to look at the score for that. You guys keep talking.
Last thing I want to mention. Is it crazy to say I think that the Jags will win the AFC South?
Who's in that division again?
So
I'm
this is
looking-
coming from a Colts fan, by the way. I am a hardcore Colts fan. You got the Colts, you got the Jags, the Titans, and whatever the heck they're doing down in Houston with the Texans.
They beat the Texans. without
They
a
beat
doubt.
the Titans. I think the Colts are their competition. Right now, JT's out. Matt Ryan's looking like, I don't even know, terrible.
I don't think it's that long of a shot. I think it's
possible.
it's
Can you
really
imagine?
doable. Unless the Titans, I think if the Titans do something, Derrick Henry does some. That's so unlikely. I feel like
Their only chance is Derrick Henry popping off and having like
exactly.
Henry's playing
an
average
insane
this year.
MVP
He's still
season,
Derrick
and
Henry,
he's been
obviously,
average so far.
but
And Tannehill's trash, and their only receiver is Robert Woods. They have no
Right.
other game aside from just handing the ball to Derrick.
Actually, Titans receivers, AJ Brown to the Eagles.
You know? Okay, I
For
want you guys. I know I brought this up the other day. I offered Najee Harris for AJ Brown for fantasy, and that got turned down.
Yeah, if I have AJ Brown, I'm not taking that. I don't know.
He also had Javonte Williams and didn't have a backup running back, and he still said no. So I thought that was a good deal.
okay. Just got a light bulb, guys.
What?
Top 3 1-2 punches in the NFL offense.
Like wide receiver, running back, or wide receiver, quarterback.
Wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, quarterback. What do you think?
Hill and Waddle.
Okay, Hill and Waddle.
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are the best backcourt in the NFL. Backcourt.
Backfield.
Holy backfield.
Say backcourt, Camden.
All right. Sorry.
Allen and Diggs.
Steroids. They're all on roids. The whole
Okay,
team.
we'll just stick to wide receivers and running backs and wide receivers and wide receivers.
I think we should go QB, wide receiver, running back.
Yeah.
The best trio.
Best trio.
Oh, best trio?
I think that's what we should do. I think that makes it interesting.
Okay.
T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon.
How about Joe Burrow and not T.
Yeah,
Higgins?
he said wide receiver.
Quarterback, wide receiver, running back.
Oh, sorry.
That makes it really hard.
Quarterback,
I
wide
know.
receiver, running back.
Who do you think
I'm-
is the best?
I'm gonna throw it out there. Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook.
Kirk
I was
Cousins
gonna
is
say
mid
that.
and mid and more mid.
Okay, Justin Jefferson. You guys think second best receiver. I think best receiver in the league. Dalvin Cook, great running
Has been
back. Plays
average
like
the
he's
last
a
2
video
years.
game character.
He's been average the last 2 years.
Dalvin Cook plays like a video game character. I don't know if you've watched the Vikings game yet this year.
I would say
He looks like he's in Madden. It's like a simulation for him.
Cooper Kupp, Stafford, and either Henderson or Akers.
I would
Cam
say
Akers.
Akers over that.
I got my pick. I don't
But-
think.
I wouldn't say, because Akers hasn't done anything. Stafford's been So, like, really the only big punch there is Kupp, in my opinion.
I got 3 teams that I think have. I think these are my top 3.
Can I say mine first? Just one.
Go ahead.
Brady, Evans, Fournette.
That's what I was.
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say.
I agree.
And then
Evans
I got
is so good.
Lamar. We're gonna substitute Mark Andrews as the wide receiver, tight end.
Okay. I agree with
And
that.
then J.K. Dobbins. I think that's solid. And then y'all are sleeping on Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, and what's his
That
face?
was
The
my
running
next
back,
one,
Austin
so
Eckler.
that was my
I
I
was
think
just
that's the
I was
best.
just eyeing up the Chargers, yeah.
Ooh,
The Eagles.
Mahomes, Kelsey,
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Clyde's just like meh.
Clyde went
He's not
off
exciting.
against the best rushing defense in the
He's not.
NFL.
It's because he caught like 6 passes.
No, you did not see him running up the middle for like 40 yards?
I still think he's mid. Oh, I don't know about mid. He's above average, but I don't think he's. I think I'm sticking with Eckler, Allen, and Justin Herbert.
Solid.
So I gotta go with the Bucks. Their trio.
Theirs is really good too.
Playoff Lenny has turned Playoff Lenny into all-the-time Lenny, and then Playoff Lenny's just even better now. You guys remember
gonna be
Leonard
Aiden.
Fournette?
I'm gonna be Aiden. Hear me out. Justin Fields, Darnell Mooney, and David Montgomery.
I was about
No,
to
man,
close to
it's
saying
it's
that,
Khalil
but-
Herbert, dude.
If you would have said that.
I was joking. I was joking. Here.
Khalil
Also,
Herbert all the
sleeper,
way.
sleeper. Jared Goff, DeAndre Swift, and Amon-Ra St. Brown when all healthy.
That was my next one because I feel like
Yeah.
Jared Goff has taken. He's playing like he did when he was on the Rams when they went to the Super Bowl that year, minus the
Mhm.
Super Bowl. Um, and yeah, like I just feel like it's really.
What are we thinking about down in Arizona with Kyler Murray and
Not even close.
shoot Hollywood for now, but D Hop when he's healthy, and then James Conner? That's solid.
No.
No,
Kyler's
James
overrated.
Conner.
James Conner's meh this year. I thought he was going to be a lot better, especially in
so
fantasy.
did I.
All right,
Flip
look,
the switch,
guys.
though. We're 40, so.
Coming from the fantasy owner of both Kyler Murray and James Conner, I'm disappointed by both of them,
I was just going
and
to
would
say,
highly recommend you don't put them in like a 1-2-3 punch. No, it's not gonna happen for me.
Kyler in fantasy, Kyler Murray has not been that bad this year.
Yeah, he's not been as bad as others.
he's not
I
been
agree,
that bad.
but he hasn't
You know
been.
who's like number 5 in fantasy
Right.
points this year?
Carson Wentz.
Jared Goff. I looked at that earlier.
Just saying.
Damn,
Carson
you're
Wentz.
like on the
Why did I say
bandwagon now.
that?
You're on the Lions bandwagon all of a sudden.
I don't like the Lions. I'm just saying, you guys are underrating Jared Goff and what he can do. He took the Rams to the Super Bowl.
Todd Gurley took the Rams to the Super Bowl along with their defense.
He was the quarterback.
Jimmy Garoppolo was also the quarterback for the 49ers.
He took the Niners to the Super Bowl.
That is such a lie.
Who
George
took him
Kittle
there?
and that defense.
Who
Speaking
threw
of
it to
that
George
defense,
Kittle? Who
What?
threw it to George Kittle?
Who threw it to George Kittle?
Yeah.
Well, geez, this year probably Deebo
Jimmy
Samuel.
Garoppolo. I mean, Deebo Samuel's going to do everything. This year.
Deebo does everything, bro. At this point, you might as well just put him at the O-line, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, fullback, defensive
Kick
back.
Put him at
returner,
center. Put him at center.
Punter,
Put him at center,
kicker,
so he can just hike the ball to himself. He can run back, catch it. You know.
Exactly.
and then throw a pass 50 yards and then run and catch it. And then lateral it back to himself.
I feel like that Niners defense, hot take, wasn't better than that Bears defense the first year that they got Khalil Mack.
Can you stop being a Bears fanboy for 6 seconds?
Okay, listen to me.
You're crazy.
They were 12.
No way.
They were 12-4. Mitch Trubisky was the quarterback.
Mitch Trubisky was the quarterback.
Exactly. Mitch Trubisky was the quarterback. Only reason we lost is because of Cody Parkey. If not, we would have beat the Eagles. Eagles would have never beat the Patriots. The Bears would have had that satisfaction. And I would have been a Bears fan, dancing in my PJs that night, watching Tom Brady walk off the field at my friend's house.
Defense and special teams, is that not the same thing?
No.
You know, I've
it's really
been
not.
seeing some stuff about the Bears' current situation. A lot of people are saying, like, you got those sports analysis that on YouTube, they're like, it's not really Justin Fields' fault. He needs weapons around him. Da 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 da.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like maybe he needs an offense that fits him.
This offense fits him more than last year. He's able to sit in the pocket
I-
this year, too.
I agree, but
That Niners game was a great second half by them.
he's a
That
really
dot that he
versatile
threw
quarterback.
thrown out,
The Bears in a monsoon are a top 5 team in the NFL.
Justin
so true.
Fields-
So true.
He's a very versatile quarterback. Someone compared him to Lamar Jackson. Like, I don't know if I would go as far to say that, but he has a run game in his bag that I think could be
He's a
utilized.
Walmart Lamar Jackson, just like
Fields
you are a
runs like a
Walmart
4.4,
Harry
right?
Potter. With your glasses.
Doesn't Fields run a 4.4?
No shot.
Look up his 40-yard dash. It might be 4.5. Yeah, look that up for me. Oh, sorry. I don't want to.
He was a 4.44.
Here, you guys.
Oh, I got 4.41.
Same thing. Like, that's nuts.
Look at the Travis Kelce background. Got the red coloring.
But yeah, you know, I don't know.
I feel
I
like
got anything else to say about it? Or yeah,
Kyler Murray on 2 times XP weekends for Call of Duty, and when a new Call of Duty game comes out, worst player of all time.
that's gonna be me. As soon that new Call of Duty game, I'm
The
gonna
new
be
Call
on
of
that
Duty
game all the
Hot
time.
take, not buying it.
You're gonna be on 2K. Josh is gonna be on Call of Duty. I'm gonna have to find somebody to play Rocket League with.
Oh no,
Hey,
I won't.
if you're
I'm not gonna
watching
be
for
Aiden.
some
I'm not gonna
reason-
be Aiden. Cam, I will be with you on Rocket League.
If you guys are watching
dragging
this podcast for some reason, hit me up. Let's play some doubles.
it.
In
Okay,
Rocket League.
for a description on
Hey,
this,
if
guys,
any of you are buying the new Call of Duty, I will gladly play with you guys. I'm really looking forward to that.
Josh,
Don't hit him
I'll
up. He'll
get it
make
for
you
Christmas.
suicidal.
I'll get it for Christmas. I know that I'll get it. But
Yeah, and I'll
I'm
be
just
on
used
like
to slide
level
canceling
80.
and
You
rebirth.
know.
But yeah, backstory, guys, on this. I play a lot of NBA 2K23. New game just came
A
out.
lot.
Too much.
They say too much, but
And
I used
unhealthy.
to play Rocket League every single night with them, and now the new game came out, and I've been playing it a lot with some of my other friends. You know,
They're not real friends.
They're upset.
Life
imaginary.
happens.
they're real
It's okay.
friends.
We
They're
come
real
first.
people.
Aiden plays 2K with his imaginary.
Luigi, when you watch this, I need you to go in the comments and just tell them that you're real. That's all I need.
Yeah, I got a little something for you, Luigi. You ready for this? Give me a PG.
Okay.
I'm a cranking.
But
All right, we're winding down a little bit here.
I feel like that wraps it up for our first episode, guys. And
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week on the next episode of the Hot Seat Podcast. And I hope you guys, have a good week, and we'll see you next time.